Hello, everybody. My name is Marisa Fletcher, and I am a full-time solar professional with Powur Solar and also a full-time realtor for the last 19 years in real estate as of today. And so I am here to share with everybody and to talk to you guys about solar. Solar and real estate to be more specific. I would like my fellow realtors, my fellow lenders, my fellow title officers that haven't gotten into solar yet or haven't looked into it all the way, or maybe don't like it. I'd like you guys to take a look at this because I'm going to bust 5 myths that are out there about solar and things that hold realtors back from helping their clients with solar. So 5 myths. The very first one is that it's hard to sell a house with solar panels. And guys, I want to tell you that that is no longer true. You just really have to understand the ins and outs of the system that's on the home, specific to what your buyer is looking for and what their needs are and any potential challenges that could come up. But it is definitely not hard to sell homes with solar panels on them anymore. Okay, so that's no longer true. The second myth is that solar puts a lien on the property. This myth is false, but it could be true. It's not always false. It's all going to boil down to what type of solar product or solar loan is on the house. Years ago, only Hero, Pace, and leases were offered when it came to solar. So a lot of realtors, a lot of lenders, those are the type of solar deals that they're used to seeing, and those are the ones that definitely are going to put a lease on the house. But with solar today, you can actually finance systems, and it works similar to a credit card. There's one monthly payment for a set amount of time, and when those payments are done and paid, that system is owned outright, no lien on the property. And so that's the way that solar works better for clients today, for real estate clients. The third myth I want to bust is that you cannot refinance or sell your home unless your solar is paid off. Again, everyone, that's no longer the case. I mentioned in the last myth, if it's Hero, Pace, or a lease, most definitely that can be the case. When you go to refinance, there's actually a lien against the home, and that system has to be paid off. But if you understand how systems work today, and we mostly finance those systems, when that's done, there is no lien placed against the home. So refinance, not a problem. Okay. Myth number 4, as a real estate agent, what I always hear when I talk about solar with my counterparts, they say, you know what, I don't want to sell solar. I don't want to have to do something else. I love real estate. I love helping buyers, sellers, investors create generational wealth. And I really don't want to have to do anything else. And when I hear that, I say, you know what, that's awesome. You don't have to do anything else. You can just refer your clients, right? And the benefit to you in that is that you're referring your clients to a trusted professional, and you don't have to learn the ins and outs of solar unless that's something that you want to do, which is what I did almost 3 years ago. Okay. And the last myth that we're gonna bust, and here's the big one, is that solar will affect my client's debt to income ratio, or it's gonna affect their DTI. And again, that's also no longer the case. It depends on what type of financing you use on the product that you use. But right now, there is an awesome product that's out in the market right now that's specifically for investors that have multiple properties or are looking to acquire multiple properties that either want to go solar on their home or their second home, possibly. There's some options out there right now where that doesn't show up on their credit report. Okay, so it doesn't affect their DTI at all, doesn't show up on their credit report, with the caveat that they're current on their payment, right? They don't default. But as long as there's no default on that loan, it doesn't show up, and your investors won't hurt their buying power by getting solar. It's not another loan that's just gonna tie them down. So you just have to be real clear with whoever it is you're talking about when you're setting up that initial system to make sure that all of these points are covered up front, so you get the customized system that you're looking for, and you can avoid the problems that might come up. Okay. So those are the 5 myths about solar. And in under, I'm going to say 5 minutes, we busted all those 5 myths. So when it comes to solar realtors, now that you understand how it works, the solar of today is different than the solar of the past. And those 5 things that you hear all the time, those are myths, right? It doesn't affect DTI. You're not going to always have to refinance if you have solar. Now that you understand that those are just myths and that's not how it works, there is an opportunity that's being left on the table that you can probably take advantage of. I did with my real estate career. I saw the opportunity and took advantage of it. And quite simply, I just want you to think about something. I want you to think about how would you like to add an additional 40,000 or more per year to your income today, doing the same things that you're doing today? How would you like to add that 40,000 in income per year? And I asked that question because you in a real estate position, are you in a lending position, you in a title position, anything where you've built trust with your homeowners, you are leaving money on the table and you have an opportunity to help your clients get connected with trusted professionals. And in doing so, also make an income at doing it, right? And the reason for that, one of the main reasons is that realtors, 70% of your real estate clients are going to go solar in the next 5 years. And guess what? They're going to do it with or without us. Okay. I can attest to that being 100% true. Before I got into the solar industry and dived in head first, I had clients from real estate. I've been a real estate broker for 19 years, right? So it's been a minute, but I was in real estate for all that time, and I had sold clients homes. A big portion of our business was past clients and referrals. And when I call them back or go do a pop by or drop off a gift or anything like that, some of those guys went solar, right? At the time, it didn't really bother me. There wasn't anything that I could do to help. But as time went on, I found other opportunities that I could actually help those clients out. So 70% of your clients are going to go solar with or without you. I'm sure if I've got stories like that, you guys probably have some stories like that. Maybe you're just not aware yet, but if you go back and check, you may find out. So let's find out how we can take advantage of the opportunity that is solar. Okay. Realtors, you can create what we call your own solar division. Okay. You have a real estate division, which probably has a buyer's division, seller's division, right? You do those two different functions. You can also have a solar division. Okay. Again, I know you're probably thinking, well, I don't want to sell solar. Again, you don't have to sell solar. Okay. But the way that it works is you have a little script that you're going to say and you're going to share with all your buyers when you're helping them purchase a home, or maybe your past clients. But let's start with your current buyers, okay? Because that's how it started with me being able to help my actual current clients here in California. And the script went something like this, on the day that I'm handing in the keys to their house, we're all happy, we're all excited. We'd already talked about solar a little bit before, maybe during the home inspection, maybe some of their neighbors had solar. So we'd already had talked about it a little bit, sprinkle in before, but on the day that we're giving in their keys, we're saying, Mr. and Mrs. New homeowners, Mr. and Mrs. New home buyers, I'm going to have Marisa Fletcher from my solar division contact you to show you your solar savings report. What's the best time for her to reach out? Very simple. Marisa Fletcher, Solar Sales Division, contact you, or another solar sales professional. Maybe you have someone that's in Arizona, or maybe you're talking to someone in North Carolina. I'm not the solar pro in those areas, but you would just insert their name. I'm going to have them reach out to you from my solar division and show you your free solar savings proposal or solar savings report. What's the best time for her to reach out? Very simple script. That's all you got to do. Very simple script. Went ahead a little bit. With that script comes the next 4 steps, to success, right? And it's entering that information in the system. We jump on a call together and we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to enter that information in a back office that we have here at Powur. We're going to tag the solar professional. If it's in California, it's me. If it's out of state, it's going to be one of the other solar professionals that specialize in solar in those states. That solar professional takes over at that point. They're going to close the deal with the client. Okay. You get to watch it and you get to follow if you want, or you just get to hand off that lead, right? Because the solar pro is going to close that deal. And once that deal closes, you're going to get to make either $1,000 or 50% of whatever the commission was on the overall deal. So with Powur, with my company, there's 2 ways to get paid. One is a referral and one is 50% of the commission. So it's just that simple. It's just those 4 steps. You could do that with current clients, current buyers that you're working with right now. You could do that with past clients that you helped a year ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago, maybe. Reach back into that database and reach out to them and contact them, right? Help them find out how they can go green, save money every single month, right? And then you can also get a value add at that as well, make a little bit of revenue and add to your overall business. Okay. Now, again, it's not just about us. It's not just about the realtor. It's not about the lender. We always come from a service heart. We always come from helping the client first, putting them first, because when we put them first, we're going to get out what we need in the long run, right? So I know the next question is, what does the client get? What do they get? Well, let me give you an example. All right. So we have a customer that has a bill. This is an example of a solar proposal that I did for a client, and we've got them solar installed. Here in California, SCE, I think they were paying somewhere around 30 cents per kilowatt hour. They were high energy users, okay? Their monthly bill was about $250 on average. So some months, you're looking at 175, 190, something like that. In the summer months, more towards that $400 range, right? So when we average that out over 12 months, we're looking at $250 monthly average. And that's really, really common. I mean, I've seen some bills. My record client, or I'm sorry, my team's, I'll even go better. My team's record client, they were paying $2,000 a month for their energy costs. Okay. So we'll go back down to what we normally see. We see somewhere around there. We can design them a solar system that is going to give them the same energy, actually a little bit more energy. We design the systems a little bit larger, more energy than what they're used to using, okay, at a much lower cost. So that $250 example client got locked in at $125 a month. So now instead of paying $3,000 a year to the utility company, they're paying $1,500 a month to the solar company. Okay, I'm sorry, $1,500 a year to the solar company. You guys know what I mean. Okay. So let's do some simple math on that, right? Because we're about helping clients. These solar systems last 30 plus years. Okay, so let's say your client's we use the number 25. Let's say your client's gonna live in that home for the next 25 years. They stay in that home paying Edison for the next 25 years. They're not gonna get any benefit, and they're gonna pay a minimum of $3,000 a year to Edison. That's today. That's not 5 years or 10 years from now when the rates have increased 4 or 5% a year. We're not gonna talk about that. That's just today. For some reason, rates and prices were to stay the same today and never change, never go up, okay, which we know is not going to happen. All right, so back to the scenario. New solar payment, $125 a month. So now they've reduced their annual payment by $1,500 a year. Okay, let's multiply that by 25 years, right? Because if you're gonna live in a house 25 years, you're gonna either pay Edison or you're gonna pay yourself. Let's multiply that by 25 years. They're gonna save themselves $1,500 minimum. If rates were to stay the same, but $1,500 a year, that's $37,500 in 25 years that they're saving, keeping in their pockets, keeping the wealth in their family. Okay. I mean, it's literally a win-win. You're got to pay the money anyway. So do you want to pay it to the utility or do you want to pay it to yourself? That's the way that I look at it. Do you want to rent your energy from the utility or do you want to own it and own your own system on top of your home and own it? When it's paid off, you own it outright, no more payments. Okay. And your clients get all this in a pretty cool way. They pay zero out of pocket. So it's not like they've got to come up with $4 or $5 grand out of pocket. They can if they want, but zero out of pocket. Okay. They get a fixed monthly payment. Again, this client got $125 a month fixed monthly payment. Not going to fluctuate in the summer months and then be $125 on the low months. Many clients get to benefit from a 26% federal tax credit that's on the table now to the end of the year. So they've got to be completely installed. My slides by the end of the year. Okay, but there's a 26% tax credit off the overall cost of the system. So many times when you couple that with the system cost, many savings, right? It pays for itself. Something that's really amazing that my company specializes in, it's something that we offer that not other companies are able to offer. It is a 30-year warranty, bumper to bumper warranty, guys. It covers the roof, the parts, the labors, labor, anything that has to do with that system working, functioning on top of that home for the next 30 years is covered. And that's automatically included in every single proposal that I do for my clients. Why? Because I want to make sure that for 30 years, their system is covered. Anything goes wrong, a panel goes out, anything like that, we call Solar Insure, which is a AA rated company right out of Orange County. They're a $10 billion company backed by Lloyd's of London. Okay, so company been around forever, backed by Lloyd's of London. They're not going anywhere. Okay, and they're the ones that back this insurance. So we reach out to them. There's no deductible. There's no cost to the homeowner. They come out, they evaluate, and they get that system back and work in order. If the homeowner were to sell their home and move to another house and someone else moves in and now they get this system, that coverage still goes to that new homeowner. No additional cost, no deductible. So it's a pretty amazing coverage. All the other companies out there can't offer this type of coverage. Okay. When you're looking at solar systems for clients, the three main things they want to look at: how are they going to finance the system? What's the overall cost of the system? And what are the warranties on the system? Okay, those are the three main things. And so when we're looking at systems for our clients, we're making sure that all of those three things are covered. Last but not least, home is worth more money when it's sold when you have a financed system on top of your home. It just makes so much sense to go solar when you're in certain states. The numbers just don't lie. So a couple more slides here really quickly. Want to talk to you briefly about Powur's economic model. Powur solution that they've come up with for renewable energy to help panel the planet, put more glass on roofs, help make the world more sustainable, and then how you can join and be a part of this movement. And let's see. Okay, so in the company Powur, there's essentially 4 types of income that you can partake in if you decided to. I'm only going to talk about one. I'm only going to talk about one: helping people, helping clients, helping customers go solar. Okay, and paneling the planet. Okay, so with that in mind, Powur has what's called a cost of goods model. Okay, it's a cost of goods model, and they pay the sales consultant, which is me, a solar professional, 70% of whatever the profit is on their solar system or on that system. So the way that it works is that there is some caveat at 70%. Powur, they pay us 70%. Powur keeps 30%. That's how it works. They keep a minimum of $1,500 or 30%. We keep 70%. It's really simple. The way that it works is when I'm helping clients with the system, I get that equipment, the panels, the inverters, the warranty. I get all that stuff at wholesale cost. Okay, I'm a licensed solar professional in the state of California. If you look me up with CSLB, I've got my HIS license. Got to be licensed to help clients do this. Okay, and so because I'm licensed and I'm partnered with Powur, I get my systems at wholesale cost. And anybody else that's a part of Powur, they get their systems at wholesale cost. Our company now has about 6,000 consultants in it. So because of the power of the platform, we get costs at very good, very low wholesale pricing. What happens is then we're allowed to turn around and add in the profit on that deal. In this scenario, it's $10,000 for nice, easy round numbers, because me and numbers, we're going to go nice and easy. Makes the total system cost $30,000. So the retail cost of that system is $30,000. Okay, got it? Wholesale $20K, margin on this deal $10,000, sold price $30,000 to the end consumer. Okay, now your commission on that overall deal, again, with the Powur platform, the Powur model, the sales consultant keeps 70%. So that's $7,000 of this $10,000. I keep $7,000 and Powur keeps $3,000, 30%. Make sense? Okay, straightforward. That's how that works. I don't want to confuse that. So here's another example. How can you benefit, right? Because you're not a sales consultant yet. You're not at the point where you're designing proposals and actually scheduling everything to put the panels on the roof. Okay, you may get there if you want, or you may just stay a referral agent. It's literally up to you. But Powur has what's called a mentor program. And this is the program that I call Earn While You Learn. It's a fabulous program. This is how realtors, lenders, title officers, roofers, this is how people can jump onto this platform day one and start making money day one immediately. Okay, they partner with a mentor, a solar professional. All right. So the way that it works, like from the last scenario we just showed, $30,000 overall cost, 10,000 net, I'm sorry, 10,000 gross profit, 7,000 net profit, right? And say you partnered with me and I am your solar professional and I'm the one that closed the deal for you. So it's your client, you've got their information, we went in together, added their info, we talked to that client, they found the joys and wonders of going solar. It's much cheaper than paying the energy company, right? For that deal, for being able to help that client in the right way, we're paid $7,000, okay? Because we partnered together on that deal, you can make $3,500 and I can make $3,500. That's how it works. You join the company as a consultant, you make 50% of the profit. Simple, right? So two ways to get paid. One as an ambassador, which is just a referral, $1,000, refer the name and number, you get $1,000. The second way is you join as a consultant, you do the same thing, get the name and the number, you partner with me, I close that deal for you, and you get 50% of the commission. That is the only way I want to go over in this short video, but there's 3 more ways you can make money with Powur too, for those that are inclined to find out more. All right, so let me put this in some numbers that we can understand, because I'm a visual person, so I want to see a real life example. So I did this with a client, with a realtor partner of mine out of another real estate office. She joined the system as a consultant. She partnered with me as her solar professional. She brought in 4 clients right away. 3 of those 4 clients went solar. One of them was her son, and the other 2 were past clients. One is her brother that will probably go solar a little bit later down the line. He's in Texas. He's thinking about it, right? So she brought in 3 clients right away. So for those 3 sales, average commission $7,000. She gets 50% of that, $3,500 each. That was a quick and easy $10,500 in commission. Okay. I've got realtor buddies and clients that are literally closing 10 deals a month. Do you think maybe 3 of those people might be interested in finding out about solar, right? And how they can lower their costs and keep some money in their pockets? All right, let's give you another scenario, because I'm a numbers person. I like to put it in numbers. So let's say you want to make this your side hustle, right? And you sell a couple homes a month or whatever that number looks like, but you want to make solar your side hustle because you want to help people panel the planet. And you're committed to helping 1 person a month, just 1 person a month. For that 1 person a month, that's 12 clients a year at an average pay of $3,500 each. You're looking at $42,000 in commission, extra revenue, money that you left on the table. And guess what? You're getting to help your client. Okay. And guys, I've got one more. We're getting closer to the end, I promise. One more. You want to go all out, right? You're a solar pro, solar professional, right? You said, you know what? I love what I'm doing, but I can also focus some time over here. Or maybe I've seen a lot of real estate husbands introduce their wives to the solar side, and the wife does the solar division and the husband does the real estate side. You can do that too, right? And wives or partners or whomever, you can jump in and say, hey, we're gonna go for this, right? And we're gonna get 24 clients in 1 year. That's just 2 clients a month, right? To look at a free energy savings proposal and see if solar is a good fit for them. Might not be, might be, and they might be leaving some money on the table. So let's take a look at those numbers. 24 clients in 1 year at the average commission of $3,500 each. You're looking at $84,000 in commission. I'll let that sit there for a moment, take a screenshot if you like, but you're looking at $84,000 in commission that you could be leaving on the table by not just introducing solar to someone that's probably already thinking about it. Okay, it's probably already been door knocked for it. All right, guys, we're getting to the end, but again, I want us to remember there is an opportunity out there on the table, and it's an opportunity I call a Powur opportunity. Partner with Powur, which is a national platform. We are in over 20 states at the time of this recording and growing. We have more that are being announced soon. We're in all the solar friendly states, okay? So it's not just for California, right? 70% of your customers are gonna go solar in the next 5 years. If you haven't heard of the boom of electric vehicles, all of the solar initiatives, we've got a very green friendly administration right now that's thinking of extending some of the tax credits and doing some other things right now that are really gonna boom solar even more. Guys, 70% of your clients are going to go solar with or without you. So with us knowing those numbers and knowing that fact, we also know that they need a trusted professional to help them make this decision. Wouldn't it be better if you helped them make the decision versus the person that's just happened to be door knocking that neighborhood for this quarter that they may never see again? But us as their trusted real estate professionals, their trusted lenders, their trusted financial advisors, right? They tend to listen to us. They tend to come back to us. I mean, in my real estate industry, I had clients from 15 years ago that I'm still in communications with, right? And I'm sure it's the same for you. So why not you be the one to help them find out about solar and make that decision to go solar? And you can help them do it the right way and not get into the wrong program or the wrong type of financing while they're at it. Okay. Again, who do you know, or do you know any other professionals that have trusted homeowners for clients? I named some, right? It's realtors, roofers, lenders, title officers, HVAC people, right? If you decide to partner with Powur and be a part of the Powur opportunity, you become a solar broker day one, and you're able to offer them the same opportunity that I'm offering to you, or that's being offered to you right now. You can refer them to the Powur platform and they can help their clients too. Okay. So your friends, your family members that can help homeowners, they can be referred to this platform and help those homeowners go solar and have the same opportunity that you have. And when you provide them with that opportunity, they see it, they join, and they help sell solar. You make a little bit of that 30% that Powur holds back that we talked about earlier. So you make a little bit of money too. And we'll talk about that. Okay. So it's all about helping people with the opportunity of solar. It's all about word of mouth. It's all about referral. But guys, you can take advantage of this day one, and not leave money on the table and help clients. So 2 ways to join, last couple of slides. I mentioned there's 2 ways to get paid. You can get paid $1,000 or 50%, okay? And that's based on how you decide to partner with us. You can become an ambassador. So whoever introduced you to this video or sent you this video or have you here at the meeting, you want to become an ambassador on their platform. It doesn't cost you anything to join. You just have to verify your email information, verify your credit card info so they know where to pay you when it comes time to get that $1,000. And then Powur will pay you $1,000 per deal every time you refer someone that goes solar. Okay. I also have what I call a solar ATM program. So if you guys want to get a solar ATM from me, you can get that and you'll have it handy. So every time you hear of someone that wants to go solar, you'll have the opportunity to make $1,000. Okay. And then the other way to join the platform is to go to the sales consultant that actually sent you this video, that actually introduced you to Powur. Join up with them, sign with them. There is a cost to it, right? There's always the catch. I saved it for last. But there is a $99 one-time setup fee and then a $49 per month fee. For that $49, you are given a plethora of information. You are given a business in a box. You are provided with everything you need to become a solar professional, if that's what you want to do. Okay. Or for that $49, you now have the opportunity to make 50% of whatever referral you refer to the platform. It's up to you. Come in for free, come in as a sales consultant, work this like you want, full-time, part-time, spare time. It's up to you. There's no limitations on how you want to work this business or make this revenue and help your clients in the process. So really quickly, with that $49 for those entrepreneurs, for those professionals that come on and say, hey, I want to take this to the next level and I want to learn how I can help more people go solar. For that $49, guys, we get live daily coaching groups. We get the Powur Sales Success System and onboarding plan. And then we also get great lead generation tools. We get to find out how we can go out there and present more solar to people in different opportunities in different ways. I mean, in its ways from door knocking to BNI to social media. I mean, you can literally build a business in a box, build an extra revenue sitting behind a desk virtually. That's another one of the beauties about Powur. And last but not least, we have a national footprint. The blue states are all the states that Powur are in at the time of this recording, and we are adding more. So Powur plans to take over the planet in all of the solar friendly states where it makes sense to help homeowners, residential homeowners, experience renewable energy, right? Help clean up our carbon footprint. Okay. And so this is Powur's plan. This is their mission. This is their vision. And thank you guys for taking a moment to listen. This is, if you want to join Powur, what you want to do is reach back out to whoever sent you this video, right? If you got it from a partner or friend and they're already a part of it, great. Reach back out to them and get connected, and they'll get you plugged in whichever way you want to be. Spare time, full time, part time. It's up to you, whichever way you want to be. And let's all link our arms together as real estate professionals, as lenders, as title officers. Let's no longer believe the myths that are out there about solar, because they're just myths, guys. They're not true. Haven't been true for a couple years now. And let's link arms and help build a sustainable future. Thank you so much.